Hey everybody, what's going on? Another episode in the know. Got George the Mayor, Ben Giesman.
Happy Friday, my man.
Great show for you coming up here.
Before we go anywhere, I feel like we got our man card pulled last week.
I knew he wasn't going to let this go too far. So
just real quick.
Attention.
Did our man card get pulled?
Yeah, officially yes. Officially yes. You're in the studio.
Who is Bama played? I mean, look at the schedule.
Yo, they're fat on cupcakes right now.
I like it, my man.
Eating them up.
Fat on cupcake.
Was that a high five?
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long.
You know what? I got a little message.
Hey.
Right here. That's
How's
to
that
you,
for you?
Greg Aftayev,
There you
with
go.
those fake blue contacts you wear, Mr. Pretty Boy.
Is that hair really
All right.
blonde? Is that a real tan?
Let's move on.
We'll talk about it
Let's
later.
talk some Cardinals.
Hey, beautiful stuff.
Yachty.
How
Love
many-
it.
10 runs in the first.
Crushed them.
Postseason
We broke their
record.
spirit first inning.
Oh,
They were
absolutely.
done.
Yeah, Acuna didn't look too happy, bro.
They were done.
Just saying.
So we got, Nationals coming up next round for the
Nationals,
championship? For the
yeah.
pennant.
That's gonna be pretty nasty.
Little hometown boy, Max Scherzer.
Talking about maybe him game 3 I was reading today.
Really?
Uh-huh.
All right, so he's not going to game 3. He's
getting a little
he's
rest.
a little intense. He's
Yeah.
a stud. I like him.
Imagine staring at those 2 different colored eyes.
No, I don't like that.
No, it's not
that
a husky.
freaked me out.
That's a starting pitcher for the Nationals.
Well, hey, one thing
Either
I
way,
want
it's
to do.
gonna be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. One thing we want to do is we're always giving my alma mater, LSU, some love. I want to give your alma mater, Lindenwood. Let's give them some love. You got a big homecoming game this weekend.
LU Lions, we do. Unfortunately, we did schedule Truman State. They're 5-0.
Ouch.
So normally, what did we say last week? Cupcakes. I like to schedule a cupcake.
Cupcakes for homecoming. Yes.
So you can win and look good for the alumni, but not the case this week. But hey, if we win, what a huge victory.
Where are you
Might
guys
get-
at
might
right
get
now?
more
2
people.
and 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yeah,
All right.
2 and 3. We got Truman State 5-0, whatever. It'll happen, but should be a wild crowd out there for homecoming. Hope to see a lot of alumni there.
Yeah.
We know Chris Kyle, our buddy, will be there.
Chris Kyle, the wrestling master.
Wrestling master.
Yes.
He'll be there, showing us, how to do your alumni thing and party at homecoming. So
All right. Love and
we're
Lindenwood.
freaking
I may
pumped.
have to adopt him into the family here. So another
No
section
brainer.
we're going to start doing now.
Something new for the podcast.
Little pet peeve of the week, maybe.
Yes.
What you got?
I think mine's pretty good.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So mine is these, what do we call them? 3/4 investors, 3/4 flips on a house. So everybody, a home flip is when you buy the house at a low price, you rehab it somewhat,
Right.
or all the way most of the time, and then you sell it and make a profit.
Yeah.
Well, we got these 3/4 flips. So just for
The
instance, I was
rookies
in a,
jumping in.
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's still some rookies out there that are catching a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
They don't know really what they're doing, but what was it? I mean, it was like a $415,000 listing over in West County.
Okay.
House was gorgeous, 2,000 square foot ranch, all brick, completely gut rehab. Complete gut rehab is what it looked like to me. But then you walk in the one of the secondary bedrooms, and you have obviously a busted window.
They left a busted window.
So you're talking about $450. Maybe spent $70,000 to $80,000 trying to rehab this property, and you couldn't go ahead and do that window. And it was one of those nasty ones where you couldn't even see through it because there was so much condensation in between the panes. The seals had failed, but it was pretty funny. And then you look at the door. The door hinges are screwed into the frame, and the screws aren't even matching.
Well, I'm glad we're not talking about the property address because you know what?
I would
Go
never
back
do
to
that.
go back to the minor leagues.
Yes.
If that's how you're gonna do it.
And that's
do it
my pet
upright.
peeve of the week, because if he couldn't even match his screws, the screw in the doors on the hinges.
At that price point,
At that price point, what else do you think he might have skipped some steps on? Because the basement was
Yeah.
finished. You can't see
do
behind
that.
those walls.
Can't do that.
So there's my pet peeve of the week. George,
I'm going back to.
what pisses you off, bro?
I'm going back to baseball, and I got to give a
shit.
shout out to the skipper, Schilt.
Yes.
I mean, little something leaked out of the locker room, his post-game speech, F-bombs dropping left and right. The team's gone crazy. They're shouting. They're fired up.
Yeah.
And then I hear on ESPN radio this morning, people are complaining because he's dropping the F-bomb too much. You know what? Stop watching sports if you don't like that, because that's the way it is.
Let me jump in though real quick. What do you think about even those post-game locker rooms, talks coming out in the public?
Should never
How
happen.
do they get released? Who did that? Who's in that locker room that would let something like that drop? That's one thing
I know
that
who
pisses
it
me
was,
off even more.
but I'm not going to drop it on this podcast because he may find out where I live. I don't want him coming after me.
Okay, man.
But
That'll be
shout
another
out to the
episode.
skipper. Great fired up speech. It was awesome. Go Cards for our next series.
You grew up playing sports.
Yes. That's what it's all about. It says
It's-
Pee Wee League.
You're not. You're
I
not
had
supposed
F-bombs
to,
getting dropped
You don't get
on
pats
me.
on the back for being a good person and
No.
not winning a game.
No.
Because that
You
never
take your
happens.
opponent out, period.
There you go.
Right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Hey, let's
there we
go
go.
to In the Know St. Charles, your Facebook page. Holy cow, I can't believe
Blowing
how
up.
many people
Over 300 members. Yeah.
following
We're
now.
killing
Yeah,
it on
members.
that
Yeah.
Facebook page
That's
right
great.
now. It's awesome. We got love from St. Louis coming in too.
Yeah.
We'll expand it out there. When we
Little
get
Love's
enough
coming in from
concentration.
Kirkwood next week.
Okay, Wood, baby. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
So the number one thing that we wanted to throw out there is Monday, what's that, the 14th? So Gingham's.
Gingham's, yeah, you told me about this
Gingham's
place.
has been a staple in St. Charles for like 28 years. 91, they've been in that same location right there past 70 on
Okay.
First Capitol, 94, whatever you want to call it, since 1991.
You and I gonna grab a little breakfast out there Monday, maybe?
Dude, Monday, we'll be there Monday morning. We're going to get a huge crew. It's probably
Yeah.
going to be nuts, but they got twice the space now. But Gingham's has actually moved. It's going to be awesome.
All right,
They-
let's do it.
There probably won't see any lack in, attendance.
That sounds
from
like
what
fun.
it normally is. Yeah,
All right.
it'll be awesome.
That
Look
sounds
for
like
that
fun.
video. It'll be on In the Know St. Charles page.
Yeah.
Other than that,
You had a
we,
little golf tournament
played the Scott
yesterday?
golf tournament.
Yeah, how was
St.
that?
Charles County Association of Realtors, whatever it is.
Did you shoot about 40 over?
No, we only came in about 8 under, but
Not bad.
no, I'm sure the winner. I didn't stay for the awards because it's kind of a waste of time.
Too cool for school for that for
We had to go
you?
watch a Cardinals game. It started at 4. These Realtor tournaments always take 6 hours minimum.
Yeah,
Supposed
they
to tee
do.
off at 10:30. We got there about 11:15. Tried to scream around the golf course and still shoot a decent, score. But
Well, it sounds like you guys did pretty good. Came in 6 under. Maybe you would have got a trophy, but you'll never see it.
well, the last place there was actually a toilet bowl trophy. It was kind of funny. But shout out to Scar. Great tournament every year. It was out of Bear Creek in Wentzville. It's a fun course. It's not the easiest
Yeah,
course ever. It's not
I've
the
played
hardest.
it. Yeah, it is fun.
But it's a super fun course that challenges you. So,
Fantasy football. Making
dude,
a
we're
little
both,
shift.
We both suck.
God,
right now.
I won
Complete
my
shit,
league
honestly.
last year. I'm 0-4. I finally put up a win. Matt Ryan carries me with 32 points.
Dude,
so a big
me
win.
too.
Yes. Right?
McCaffrey's almost 50 helped out big time
McCaffrey's
for
a
me.
beast. I
But,
love him. I
did a
love
nice big trade this week.
Did you?
Yeah. Picked up Travis Kelce, the Chiefs, tight end.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody's dealing Kelsey?
Hey, he had to. He had a lot of tight ends and absolutely no running backs.
All right.
So I helped him out. Gave him Devontae Freeman.
Hey. Wow. what a big help you are.
Shout out to Glenn and Boca. Hey, thanks for the trade, buddy.
Any fantasy football tips, make sure you get on In the Know and let us know what you are doing out there in fantasy football.
Yes.
Hey, let's go to a boy. We got this is a big one for me. I'm so
Where
excited.
Are we going again?
We're going to the real Death Valley.
The real
Let's
Death
take
Valley.
you to the real Death Valley.
We're going a little further down south than South Carolina, right?
Let's go, my man.
All
Real
right,
Death Valley.
See you there. Hey, here we are, down in the real Death Valley.
The real Death Valley. Because I'm tired of Clemson
Where's
fans.
the real Death Valley? Where are we?
We're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana,
Oh,
baby.
All right. Well, White was there last weekend.
Yes, and she had a
Okay.
good time.
Oh, I'm sure she had a great time.
But these Clemson fans, they talk about Death Valley. They're the real Death Valley. Well, we're going to settle that.
Are they the real Tigers, too?
Don't hold me to it, but I think 2021 and 2022, we got a back and forth Clemson and LSU.
Okay.
So we will decide who the real Death Valley is.
We will be talking about that.
But
for
your
sure
first time
in the
here,
future.
I made a little phone call to a couple of my buddies, a couple of the Cajun boys. And you know what they did? They brought us a little fried gator.
A little delicacy
For
down
the
here.
Florida LSU game, some fried gator.
Hey.
So for you, my friend, I want you to taste.
Well, I'll tell you my pick right
'Cause
now.
we're going
LSU Tigers. And
You're
they're
going
gonna-
LSU Tigers.
They're gonna eat those gators up.
I love it. I love it. I don't think
Hey, that gator meat tastes real good. It's really good.
goes without saying who I'm picking. So we can't get producer Dave's pick because he's out with mono again. But Sam Darnold's starting
Big
this week.
surprise. Yeah.
Who you kissing, Dave? I don't know. But we got Marissa in the house. Marissa, who you going with as our guest pick?
Well, I don't want to have the Gators, so I'm gonna go with Florida.
You're going Florida.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
We need a little something going.
That's
You're liking that
interesting.
Gator.
I'm eating all this gator.
Hey, go Tigers. See you guys next week.